Losing the African Union Commission chairperson race to Djibouti's Foreign Affairs Minister Mahmoud Yusuf. Yusuf garnered 33 votes in round 7 after a tight race with his competitor Raila Odinga. Odinga has, however, conceded defeat and maintains there is no bad blood between him and those who did not vote for him. For more updates, we are now joined live by our senior political affairs reporter Daniel Kariuki, live from Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, where he has been pitching camp following the elections. Good evening to you, Kariuki. Now, today has seen the battle royale going down to the wire. Raila Odinga missing the opportunity to be the African Union chairperson. He has addressed us, but bring us up to speed on the latest and how that voting went down. Kariuki.
Thank you very much, Seto. You have just put it right that we are still here in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. It's just some bit of 2 hours or roughly 3 hours since the new chairperson of the African Union Commission was announced. That is the new chairperson, who is Mahmoud Yusuf, who garnered 33 votes in the 7th round to be declared the winner. I can confirm that he has already been sworn in as the new chairperson and definitely taking over from Moussa Faki, who has been in this position for the last 8 years. Also, the deputy vice chairperson, Malika, has been sworn in as the vice chairperson and also will be taking over and will be going to be the vice chair to Mahmoud Yusuf for the next 4 years before the next election of the AUC is done. And I want to just give you a breakdown on how the performance was in matters to do with the chairman's position, and this is how the figures were, rather, and Yusuf managed to get the 33 votes in the 7th round. In the first round, Raila Odinga was leading with 20 votes, and Djiboutian was trailing with 18 votes. Then the second round, Raila Odinga managed to garner 2 more votes to get 22, and the Djiboutian, that's the new chair, got 19, managing to get 1 more vote from the 18 he had managed to get in the first round. Then in the 3rd round, and the 3rd round is where actually Yusuf changed the tide and got 23 votes as those of Raila, the 2 that he had managed to garner. Again, lost, and he got 20 in the 3rd round. So Yusuf got 23, Raila Odinga 20, and then now that automatically did send automatically the 3rd contender, or that candidate, that is Madagascar's Richard Randriamandrato, had to be dropped automatically from the 4th round because the 3 rounds are just like the rules stipulates. All the candidates will be there. Then the 4th round, the top 2 candidates are going to be the ones that are going to be in the ballot. And in the 4th round, the Djiboutian managed again to beat Raila with 21 votes, with 25 votes compared to Raila Odinga's 21. And then the 6th round, Djiboutian again got 26 against Raila's 22. That definitely meant that after the 6th round, that automatically again Raila Odinga would be dropped, and the one candidate that had the highest number of votes would go on alone to be in the ballot alone, and that's how Yusuf managed to get 33 votes. They required, actually that's the minimum required to be the next chairperson, because that was the 2/3, and 33 presidents was the 2/3 of 49 states and governments that were set to make that vote. And definitely Raila Odinga, after that, he actually held a press conference and addressed the media and said that it is not the end of it, that there is always another time, and congratulated Moussa, or rather congratulated Mahmoud Yusuf, and wished him all the best as he took over as the new chairperson of the commission. That definitely means that he supported the election and conceded defeat to Yusuf. And this is just a bit of what Raila Odinga talked about during his address to journalists.
I am happy that members of the African Union gathered here today have exercised their democratic right in the elections. I've spent the last few months running around our continent, talking to leadership, and basically marketing my policies for this organization. I have had very useful experience in our continent. And I said Africa has a great potential. Africa is to move forward. We have great plans, but as it were, the elections have been done today and we did not succeed. Members expressed their democratic rights and voted for Mr. Yusuf. So I'm saying I accept the outcome of the vote and congratulate Mr. Yusuf for his victory today and wish him well in steering this movement forward. I want this organization of the African Union to be strong, to merge and be able to serve the people of Africa effectively. Thank you.
Mr. Prime Minister, did the East African community vote for you to a man?
I don't know because, as you know, the vote was restricted ballot. So I don't know who voted and who voted against me. So I will not say, but I'm sure that most of my friends voted for me. Most of my friends voted for me. And of course, even those who voted for me are also my friends. But probably they thought otherwise. So they exercised their democratic rights.
Had you prepared yourself for such an eventuality?
Of course, when you go to a contest, there can only be two outcomes. You can win or you can lose. So this is one of them. And therefore, I'm not bitter. I'm very happy, in fact, indeed. And I'm still available to offer services to the continent in any other capacity.
Do you think the situation in the DRC might have played a hand?
I am not sure. I don't want to speculate what may have played a hand. But as it is, DRC issue remains a contentious issue. It's something that needs to be fixed as quickly as possible, because the kind of suffering that we're seeing is completely unacceptable. The wanton destruction of property, the killing of innocent people, children, women, and so on, must be stopped by all means.
Prime Minister, what's your plan now?
Because my plan now is I'll go back home, and so many things to do back home. Thank you.
Right, that is Raila Odinga, who was Kenya's candidate in this election that has been concluded today in Addis Ababa, just addressing journalists and Kenyans as well as the entire world on his stand concerning the election and wishing Mahmoud Yusuf all the best as he takes over as the new chairperson. And Mahmoud Yusuf definitely is from Djibouti, and also Djiboutian president had a lot to say, congratulating him because of winning this election. It was a tight race. Everyone could see that it was a tight race, but again the number 33 was that determining number. And this comes just after the setback region had encouraged the member states to vote for their candidate. Madagascar's candidate, that is Richard Randramandrato, managed to get 10 votes in the first round. Then the second round he got 7 votes, and the third round, where he was automatically dropped, managed to get 5 votes, meaning that out of probably those who are voting for the Madagascar's candidate managed to vote, or rather the 4th, the 6th and the 7th managed to vote for Mahmoud Yusuf to be the next chairperson of the AUC for the next 4 years. And also, as Raila conceded defeat to Mahmoud Yusuf, Kenyans also had more to say concerning the election. And in Kisumu County, Bramwell Bwire managed to talk to residents and